Hello, this is Chris, KY4CKP.
And I'm KY4BDP Brian. And Chris, what do we got for the folks in store today?
Well, it's kind of that time of year. It's getting cold. Had some snow flurries coming down today. It's the end of the year, so as we've done a few times in the past, we wanted to do a kind of a best of. What were some of the activities we did this year, and what were some of our favorite activities that the club got into this year. And so we've picked out a few things. I picked out a few, and Brian picked out a few.
We sure did. And we had so many things to choose from this year. I mean, the gravel rally has been forefront in a lot of our videos. We didn't emphasize it as much in this video, but there's so many other events that we got involved in and had videos on. And so, as Chris mentioned, we kind of picked out some of our favorites.
That's right. So I guess to kick things off here, one of the events that we've gone to, I think this was our third year actually, uh, but it was my first year, as we see here, a video clip was the technology showcase. This is something that Somerset puts on and has been doing for, again, at least a few years now. And I think the club has gone for 3 years. And it's really kind of a cool event. A lot of local and kind of near regional, I guess, organizations come to this event and show off their technologies. And it can be almost anything. It can be solar, it can be electric, it can be farming related, robotics, just all kinds of things. And so we've gone as a club and set up our income trailer in the facility, as you see here in the video. And you can see that not everybody's there yet. Still a lot of open spaces, but it filled up pretty good. And so it's a really cool event to show up. The community college, of course, shows up with some of the classes they have in engineering and some other things. High schools, local high schools, and different people show up. So it's a really cool event, and it's just one of the many opportunities that we had to interact with the community, and also with some younger people, right? Some, I think, maybe junior high and high school kids, and maybe even some college age kids. So, and that's one of the things that, and I think in amateur radio, that we want to do more of.
And then as we move along, probably the next thing we wanted to emphasize today in the video is the work we've put in at both of the repeater sites. And here we were testing out a brand new antenna for the Monticello repeater, and we put out a video on that. We finally got Monticello to reach out about as well as the 88 site this year. I mean, we've got great equipment up there, but for some reason things weren't coming together. And Josh climbed that tower 3 times that day, twice for the old antenna and then once for the new one. And now we're really reaching out. And I think towards the end of this little snippet, I have a map overlay, and we're reaching out 40, 50 miles now, which it really should be. We've got a great location up on that hill, up on that mountain. And you can see some of the SWR readings here on the Comet that we've also done a review on, and we're just so much happier. And I know Josh is happier because he runs the net on Friday.
Yeah, that's a really nice fix for the people in that area, and the club as a whole. Because again, yeah, it's a great location. It's pretty high up, and and it's always annoying when you have a problem and you can't really figure out what the issue is. And so they finally got that done. And it just took some dedication and somebody going up and down a tower, 3 times in one day. Sometimes that's how it is. There's that map showing some of the distance that it's able to achieve now. So that
Right, and
was,
I this. Oh, go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
yeah, that this was a great fix for the club because this has been an ongoing problem for really quite some time.
I mean, we're happy with Monticello as a repeater site, and like I said, we put so much effort into it over the last 2 or 3 years. But there was just something out of whack, and that's something that we didn't really think would be the issue. The antenna was, in fact, the issue.
Because that antenna wasn't even that old.
I don't think it was, but speaking to AC4DM a little bit more that day, he felt like that antenna might have been close to 5 years old. And some of these antennas can last longer than that. That's usually not the issue, though.
All right. Well, the next video that we chose was the air show. We attended the air show. I think it was 2 years ago, and really cool. I mean, some really classic old planes. They have helicopters there, stunt planes, stunt pilots, and then we didn't have it. I think it was last year, but then they brought it back this year, and so
Right.
I think a lot of us jumped on the opportunity to go back and attend this because it's an air show. Who doesn't want to go to and attend the air show? And we ran a special event station and got people on the air. And again, it's just another opportunity to have some meet and greet and FaceTime with the folks in the community. And people bring their kids to this event. And again, I think anytime we can get out in the community, but also try to meet as many kids and stuff as we can, just to get ham radio in their mindset. Plant the seeds, right? Plant the seeds for future participation.
And I can't, Chris and I can't emphasize it enough. You know, here we're at an air show. We were at a technology showcase before that. We've got some more stuff coming up. You know, we try to find any opportunity to get that emergency communications trailer out there, which is a huge calling card for us. And that's one of the reasons why we have the graphics on the trailer that we do. So, and Chris, as Chris mentioned, we make contacts. We're not out there just to look pretty. We're actually out there doing ham radio.
Yep. So we always try to have a good time whenever we can get the trailer out there. Now this next snippet, Brian, do you want to talk about this one a little bit?
Well, you know, one of the things that a club should really be looking to do is helping out other members. And one of the ways you can help out a member is if they want to put up a tower, they want to get out better, they want to be able to check in on the nets more easily. And this was helping out KQ4KDR at his place, putting up a new tower, and you can just see the antenna on the far top of this tower. And lots of us came out that day to help put up this tower. Howard had done a lot of pre-work ahead of time, but you know, it took pretty much all of us to bring up this antenna tower. And we've got another one coming up in just a moment. And this is what you should be doing as a club, is looking for ways to help your members get on the air and be able to communicate more clearly.
Yeah, this was something that I was kind of proud of with our club this year. Not that we kind of don't always do various things for club members, but we've got people that help our club members find towers that you know want the towers, and then we get together as a group and we help raise the towers. We did 2 or 3, I think, this year, and we've done some in the past. And again, it's something that we like to do for our members, help them out, help them get on the air. Howard's a newer ham, and he was able to get on the air and start participating in our weekly nets and things like that. So hopefully this tower will serve him for years to come. So yeah, it's just something we like to do. And then here was another opportunity with the tower raising. So Brian was at this event too.
Yes, we Josh and I were helping out this ham, putting up a brand new tower for him, as well as setting up the beams in a co-phase cabling setup, plus I think it's a GP9, or maybe it was a Jetstream, I can't remember, antenna at the very top, so that he can check in not only the LCARA nets, but also the nets down in Tennessee. And we had to install a rotor and connect it to the house and some other things. And of course, Josh is just a machine as far as climbing these towers and getting everything configured and set up. And here he's finishing up the cabling.
So yeah, I don't think there was going to be any doubt that we'd probably both have picked the video. We gave a presentation at Hamvention this year, 10 ways to grow your club, and participating in public events is certainly one of those ways. We've participated in the gravel rally. You saw us raising the tower, the temporary tower for the gravel rally. Again, attending these various events, Summer Nights Cruise, which is a large regional car show, the air show, technology showcase, just getting out in the community as much as we can. But we went over 10 ways to grow your club. So here's doing some of the presentation for that. And I had a really great time doing this.
Well, this was huge for us. I mean, we're just a small club in Kentucky, but we were asked to do a presentation at Hamvention up in Ohio. And Chris and I basically did 10 Ways to Grow Your Club presentation. And Chris and I are both instructors, so we're used to being up in front of people, and that worked out really well for us. And I'm really proud that we had that opportunity, and I'm hoping that we get a chance to in the future as well.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And We really got a lot of good feedback from the people that attended the show, and then also we put the video on our YouTube channel, so people who weren't able to attend could see it. And we've had a lot of good feedback. A lot of people had clubs that were really interested in those 10 ways to grow a club.
And this is basically the end screen for today, folks. We just wanted to bring some of the highlights of the work that we did this year as a club and some of the videos with some snippets to show you just the various things that you can do as a club. And don't let your mind be creative. Let your club participate in ways maybe you've never done in the past. And again, potentially utilize some of the examples that we have. Look for those opportunities in your own community.
Yep, we try to say it a lot. You know, we run our channel as a club-oriented channel, and we try to just kind of show off what we like to do as a club, and participating in the community, giving presentations. You know, we hope to do more presentations if we're asked to do so and have the opportunity, and enjoying our hobby, right? Enjoying our hobby, learning, never stopping our learning process, helping others, helping the community and participating in the community, and having a good time.
For the Lake Cumberland Amateur Radio Association, I'm KY4 BDP Brian.
And I'm Chris, KY4CKP.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, and we hope you'll come with us into 2025. Chris and I are going to make some updates to our videos and so forth, and you'll be seeing a slightly different look as we go into the new year. But thanks for watching, and let us know what ways your club is growing going into the new year.
That's right. And so we will see you folks in the next video. 73.